Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mikey Raider. This is a live draft order results for my fantasy football leagues. And we got it going on, and the draft order results will be revealed in a minute or two. And for my league members, we got two leagues, 12 teams in a league. We have 24 members total, and we're just hanging out doing the draft order. And members of this channel, if you're interested, you can join today's live stream. If you're a member of this Raider channel, you can join this live stream in video on the members page. The link is there. And hopefully, some other members from our fantasy football league will join in. It's a last impromptu thing that I had to do. Uh, I don't know who's going to watch this live. We're going to talk Raiders a little bit during this show, but for now, this is a fantasy football draft order results live stream. And that's what's going on. I have two fantasy football leagues, Raider Central 1, as you can see, or you can't see, but you will in a minute, and Raider Central 2. I have two different leagues. We got Truth Monster. What's up? I don't believe you're in my leagues, but yeah, man, let's just hang out. So we got the draft order coming up in a couple of minutes for my first league, my Raider Central 1. Then after that, the draft order for my private Raider Central League number 2 will come up, and there's no superstar video people like Samoan Raider or Murph or anybody like that in these leagues. These are fans. Some of you might be in this league, have been in it for 3, 4, 5 years. It's $25 a pop for like a prize pool of like, what is it, 250, I think, 300. But yeah, we're awaiting the draft order and the results for both the leagues while we talk a little bit of Raiders. And hopefully, members, if you're a member of this Raider channel and you want to join the live stream in video and talk Raiders after this or whatever, become a member. And then the link will be on the membership page to join tonight's Hangout live stream. Um, Feel free to ask questions, to talk Raiders in the chat room, super chat, hit that like button. It's kind of an impromptu video, guys. And I don't really have a show per se right now, maybe tomorrow or the next day. But right now, we're just going to hang out and do some fantasy football and talk Raiders in the background. And I hope you guys appreciate it. I wanted to say hello to Truth Monster. Have you done an auction draft before? Dante, are you in my other sleeper league? Because we got a guy named Dante in that league. Yeah, I have a sleeper league, not for Raider fans only, for some other people in my life. It's all auction. Yes. This one is a snake draft on NFL application, and it's a snake draft. And we've had members in these leagues for like 7, 8 years, and spots are not available all the time because everybody continues to play. And yeah, it's a pretty fun league for like Raider fans that I made a few years back. I would have opened it up for spots if there were spots available, but there haven't been any. If anybody's interested, maybe I'll make a third league in the coming days. I don't know. Gonna see what I can do. No, not me, but an auction draft kind of makes you think before you pick a squad. I like it. Yeah, you have to present players, and then depending on your money in the account in that sleeper league, we have 200 bucks or 200 points, and then you have to present a player, and there's a lot of strategy to it. And then you got 10 seconds to outbid each person. I'll pay 5, I'll pay 6, I'll pay 7. It gets really fun. Really, really fun. Um, all right, so we got a minute and a half left for some Raider hardcore fantasy football members from my league to get the official draft order. I put out an invitation last minute on the website and on the membership page. Hopefully, people will hang out a little bit. Um, it's last minute, guys. I just had to get it done tonight because I have a busy weekend ahead of me. We will go live for the actual draft, and I don't know how many members will be on the actual draft next Saturday. But you can watch the draft live next Saturday here on this channel for our Raider Leagues next Saturday. We'll go live again as well. Um, oh, Will Fuller's coming on. That'll be good. It says device not connected, but he'll figure that out. And I got to remember which league he's in, number 1 or 2. I got to figure that one out. Sorry, guys. This is all last minute for me, man. I didn't plan anything correctly. Oh, I think I'm on Twitch too. So we'll figure that out. But Will Fuller looks like he's online, maybe watching and listening. Just says his device is not connected. Here we go. 10 seconds for Raider Central League number 1. The draft results in the order. I'm so excited. I'm called Mikey Raider. And here we go. Here goes the draft order. For the players that are in the league, they'll know their team names. Who gets the first pick in our league number 1? Boy, draft strategy is tough this year, man. Quarterbacks, dude, where's my car? Got the first pick. I forget everybody's individual name. Forgive me. Draft strategy. End Zone Madness gets number 2. Revolutionary Raiders gets number 3. I don't want to draft early this year. Oh, right when I say that, I get number 4. Damn. Kind of don't want to draft early this year. Get number 4. 49. We got a 49er fan in the league, guys. 49 Vengers. I don't know how he got in. He must have lied and said he was a Raider fan. He infiltrated us. Ivan the Great, legacy member, pick number 6. Oh, my eyes. Something happened. I'm getting dizzy. Ivan the Great got number 6. Yev Raider, been a legacy member for years, got number 7. Choco Taco, number 8. Boys, Unholy Rollers. I believe that's Frankie. Frankie Miscawado. Number 9. Here's the good picture. Bruce Leroy. Yeah, Raphael, you got number 10. This is where the good picks are this year. 10, 11, and 12, in my opinion. Natalie, my girl, got 11. Congrats, Nat. These are good positions, in my opinion, this year. Randomized. And Armageddon's Children, who's won like, out of the 8 or 9 years, won like 4 or 5 of the championships. Ugh. So there it is. Sorry, guys, I got to screenshot this real quickly, so I can send it to the league and do all that other stuff. Capture entire page. Whoops. Change it to the downloads. This is Raider Central 1 draft order. And so we got it saved. Then I got to save the link. For this draft order. Sorry, forgive me, guys. I have to disappear for a second. RC1 draft order page. Then we're going to have the next one coming up in a couple more minutes. So that's the results, and I'll update the actual website for NFL later with the actual results while we go through this. All right, let's see who, if anybody's still online. If you guys want to talk Raiders before the next one, Will Fuller. Again, you may be having device problems. I saw a picture of you in the hospital. I hope you're okay, dude. Oh my gosh, I didn't get a chance to read the post. Um, and now we got 11 minutes before the next one. We got 11 minutes before the next one. So you guys talk to me. What's going on? Hit me up in the comments. Let me know some questions. We could talk Raiders. We could talk fantasy football. Um, yeah, man. Oh, I got a private chat. Apparently, let me figure this one out. Will Fuller, there you wrote. You caught the virus. Oh, really? Sorry about that. Oh my God, Chucks. Raiders 75-28. What's up, brother? I just got me, and I'm hearing Marcus Mariota will be cut, and Trey Lance has been traded for a fourth round pick. Yeah, apparently Trey Lance was traded to the Dallas Cowboys for a fourth round pick. Marcus Mariota, man, yeah, he's stinking up the joint. Um, Unfortunately. All right, Dionysius, what's up? What's up, brother? I can't even read this. Hey, Mikey, wish I could hang, but my back is all effed up, so I'm in bed. I'll be in lurker mode. No worries. Oh, because you're a member of the channel. Yeah, you could have joined the live stream if you want. So if you're a member of this channel, you can join the live stream. You can click on the button and join it in the live hangout. And we're definitely going to do the actual draft next week for the members of the league. And hopefully some of them will hang out and they'll be on screen next week. I had to pay StreamYard a little bit of money so I can get like 10 or 12 people to do the live stream. But we'll figure it all out. This year is a really weird year with fantasy football in strategy, man. Let's look at the strategy for my Raider Central One League real quick. Um, in my opinion, running backs are not valued, in my opinion, that much more like they were in previous years, just like in real life. Because a certain quarterback can get you 200, 250, 300 points in a fantasy football season. Like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. And not every running back is guaranteed to give you more than 150 points in a fantasy season. So I don't know why strategy that everybody takes running backs and wide receivers early, and then they leave the quarterbacks till like round 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or whenever. Because based off of last year, almost everybody that won all the leagues had like Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes because they gave 200 to 300 points. And in my opinion, if you're picking early this year, which I think I am at number 4, I should probably take a quarterback because that's a guaranteed 250 to 300 points from one of those quarterbacks, man, that run around the field and make a lot of points. I mean, if I draft a running back, there's no guarantee that running back will have 250 or 300 points like Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes every year with all the touchdowns they score as well. So, in my opinion, quarterbacks should be taken first. Yeah, JJ's going to be an interesting thing. Again, the draft is not till next Saturday for this Raider League. So, somebody's going to take him. But again, we're going to find out if he's still holding out or whatever the case is by that date. So, as fantasy football players, we'll have a better view of where to take him. But it is a Raider League, so let's be honest. Raider players tend to go earlier than truly expected in almost all of these leagues. And every team has to have a Raider player on it to be in this league. Whether it be the kicker, a backup running back, or whatever, they have to have a Raider player on their roster to be a part of this league. They could have them on their bench or whatever, but they have to, or their injured reserve, but they have to have a Raider. Like that's the thing. And we had Murph and stuff, and we had a reporter league, not a reporter, a video maker league a few years back, but people stopped paying attention to it. But like Murph and other players, they would pick every Raider player, and they do it in Samoan Raiders league that I've been a part of for 2 years. Um, and I went to the championship game in both of those leagues every year for the previous 2 years, but I just can't win it. Raider Cody won the first year, and I forgot who won it last year, but they just beat me. But I get to the championship game every year in that league. And now I don't know if they're doing a league this year. A lot of the video makers have stopped contacting me, or maybe they're mad at me because I got a little crazy over the Derek Carr, Josh McDaniels stuff. So I don't know if they're doing a league again this year for video makers, and I don't know if I'm invited, but I can't control any of that. All I can try to be is a better person, try to be less negative, and I got my leagues that I love that some of you guys are a part of. Philip, does Derek Carr count? Um, you know what? I don't even know if he'll be drafted. To be quite honest with you, in these Raider leagues, most people are probably shower on him. Um, a lot of Raider fans, they just don't even want to think about it. Um, yeah, and there's only 12 teams, so I don't think he'll be drafted. But hey, that'll be interesting. But that's a funny thing, Philip. Does Derek Carr count? I don't know. I do not know. Tyree Wilson got back on the field, and the general manager had a quote about him that he needs to learn how to play in the NFL technique wise. That pissed me off when I read that. Our general manager is saying, "Hey, it's good to see him out there. He's strong, he's lengthy, but he needs to learn how to play in the NFL technique wise." Sounds like he's treating Tyree Wilson as a project. Why would you draft a injured player into the first round and basically call him a project? The comparisons between him and Jalen Carter are going to be through the roof with the Raider Nation. And um, I can't I can't even watch the Raider game tomorrow live. I can't even do it. I wanted to go live, but I can't do it. I got some family drama, some other things going on. I got to help out a friend. I got to go to an event, and so I'm probably gonna have to watch the game on replay. Um, I'm probably gonna have to pay for NFL Plus to watch the replay, and I can't even afford Sunday ticket this year, and I don't know how to get NFL Red Zone to work on anything but my iPhone. And Apple has stopped making NFL apps for my iPhone and my iPad. Like they stopped making coverage for it. They're forcing me to buy a new iPad or an iPhone because my fantasy football apps and all that, they need the operating system iOS like 15. And they stopped making the iOS or updating my iPad after iOS 12. And the apps don't work on it. Then on my phone, they're going to stop making the iOS in December. But if I get Sunday Ticket or NFL Plus, I have to watch it on my phone because it doesn't work on a TV. You can only do it on a phone or a mobile device. Even on your Fire Cube, it doesn't work. So, and then you have to have YouTube TV that costs $60, $70 a month. Then you got to buy the package of Sunday Ticket with Red Zone, and that's like another 400 or 450. That's a lot of money. Then if you get NFL Plus for like $20 a month, it only works on the phone and the iPad mobile devices to watch the games. And again, my mobile devices are not working with Apple because they can't be updated. So I am in an effed situation, guys. I am in an effed situation, and I'm doing my best. There's a streaming box with all the games, TV channels, and pay-per-view rights on Amazon. I think it's 98. Yeah, I mean, I do some of that with my Fire Cube. Everyday Raw. I do that, and I have some applications that'll turn on the games, and work legitly. But the NFL Red Zone is one I want to watch in the morning before a Raider game, and I can't find an actual channel for that. Like I can turn on a specific game and it'll probably work, but I can't find like an actual channel for Red Zone until they start airing Red Zone and see if it works. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Maybe I'll try out NFL Plus for 1 month and see if it'll play on my Fire Cube and how it'll work. And if it doesn't, then I'll just end it and cancel it for that month. But I am not buying Sunday ticket for 450 to watch just the Raider games at 1 o'clock or whenever. I'll just have to do it the other way. Apple just had a class action lawsuit making older phones run slower. Yeah, they do that as well, Philip. 500 mil, I think. XBMC Smart Box. All right, I promise I'll look into it, man. I will definitely. I know XBMC. That's like an application to put a bunch of applications to watch stuff on it. Here we go. This is the Raider Central 2 draft order. I don't know who's in the league that's on this chat, but we got another 12 members. Some of them are in both leagues. Some of the players from League 1 are in League 2. They love to play fantasy. They got it in 2 leagues. Here we go. Here goes the draft order. I got pick number 1. Oh, is that good or bad? Oh my gosh. How does that happen? I wanted the 10 or 11 or 12. Wicked good. You got pick number 2. Ah! Goodness gracious. Take it to the house. Got pick number 3. Oh, I wanted 10, 11, or 12. I got number 4 or 3 in the other league, and I got number 1 here. Great. Armageddon Children 2. Got pick number 4. Bruce Leroy. He's in both leagues. Raphael, you got number 5. The Adams family. Devontae Adams family. Nathan, you got number 6. That's a good, decent pick. If you had to give it, I think Yev Raider was the champion in this league, or was it me? But he might have been the champion in the other league. Got number 7. Those are good picks, man. Raiders for life. Is that Anthony or is that Nathan? I forget. No, Nathan is Devontae Adams. Patrick was a fumble. Got pick number 9. What's up, Ninja Cameraman 50? It was a fumble. Got number 9. Raider Nation. Is that Angel? I think that's Angel. Pick number 10. Those are the picks I wanted. Raider Nation 661. Dobie's Dog Pound. Got 11. That's Adam. Ooh, what did I do? That's Adam. And the final pick goes to Mike. Mike's Mechanics. Those are the good picks, man. My goodness gracious. All right, let me save this picture real quick for my league. And then we'll talk a little bit. And should I do a mock draft where we're live or just talk Raiders and hang out with you guys? I don't know. You let me know. So how do I do this? I go to capture entire page, I think. All right, that's Raider Central 2. All right, Raider Central 2 draft order. Raider Central 2 draft order. Then I got to copy the link. I think I got to copy the link, correct? All right, I'll be right back. So they can watch that live again. Raider Central 2 draft order. Link. Let me save that. Blah, blah, blah. 6 boom, bah. There we go. And then I can update the actual pages later and the website. with the draft results in a little bit. I can definitely do that. All right, let me make this screen a little bit. Should I keep the other screen up? Let me see. All right, there it is, man. There it is, my Raider Central 1 draft order. Oh, I got number 4. That's right. Ah, I might have to do a quarterback, dude. I might be forced to do a quarterback for 300 points. Because I don't want to leave that many points on the board from a quarterback just to get a running back or whatever that might give me 150, 200 points. I don't want to leave 300 points on the board. Ugh. I got to look up the actual stats, man, and study, um, how many point differential it is between different quarterbacks and stuff like that and running backs. I got to look that up. And then I got number 1. How did I get number 1? I mean, is it good? Is it bad? People, Christian McCaffrey. Should it be Patrick Mahomes? Should it be Jalen Hurts? My goodness. I don't fool around, man. I take this stuff seriously, y'all. I take it seriously. I don't just pick, like random players, and this is for money, man. Even though it's a little bit, and I still owe Yev Raider a little bit of money. I was broke, man. I was broke from last year. The government got me. I hate one. I got all the pressure on you. Oh yeah, thank you, Philip. What's up, Ninja Cameraman? Uh, all right. I just want to remind everybody, if you are a member of this channel for a couple of bucks a month, I did put a link if you wanted to hang out in the next hour or so. I put a link on the members page to join this Hangout fantasy football Raider talk live stream, whatever we're doing. So if you want to join today's live stream in video, find the link on the members only page. And for these leagues, I will do our live draft next Saturday, sometime around, I think it starts at 4 or 5 o'clock up until 9 o'clock. It'll, because I got to do the draft for 2 leagues next Saturday, but I'll be live with some of the members as well if you guys want to hang out. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna throw this question out there. I'm not trying to be negative, but how many people are still really upset with Josh McDaniels? Um, that's not really feeding into the hype from the preseason or whatever's going on. Like, I just want to know your thoughts, man. Are you guys all in, excited now, and or is he still a snake in the weeds, or what is your guys' perspective of it? Because I still have some serious feelings about him, and I just don't like the guy. And again, with him possibly forcing the number 4 on on um, Aiden O'Connell, which looks great by the way, but apparently Aiden O'Connell didn't have a choice. But that storyline is not being talked about. It seems like a psychological game from 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 Josh McDaniels. I mean, I'm okay with Aiden O'Connell having number 4, and I hope he's a better number 4, no problem. But still, if that was his only option that they gave him, he was kind of forced to pick it. He could have picked another number, but apparently he wasn't given that option. But that's not a story that's not being talked about. It's kind of a little bit petty if it was from McDaniels, man. Just want to know. Wanted to know your guys' thoughts. Oh boy. What should I do, guys? Should I hang out and do some mock drafts? I don't even know if there's any mock drafts. I got a little bit of work to do after, but talk to me. Let's go. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Should I look up some Raider information? Should I see what's going on Twitter? Maybe I should see what's going on Twitter or X or whatever they call it. see any latest Raider news that I haven't been following. Are they going to play Aiden O'Connell with the first string tomorrow? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Let me see if I can sign into this X. Does it not have my account already? Come on. Apparently it doesn't. So I might have to do it with the other screen. Sorry guys, I'm just sitting here doing work or whatever. But again, if you want to talk more, send some chat speeches or join the live stream if you're a member. Twitter. It's funny. It's still labeled as Twitter when you search it on the search engine. That's funny. You would think they would change it instead of twitter.com. It would be x.com or whatever. Okay, so I think I got it on screen. Now let me see if I can stop it and then present this screen so we can look at some information together. Just see if there's anything going on from some of the people I follow or whatever. Uh, he's celebrating 5 years. Okay, Q, congratulations. How do I make the screen bigger so I can at least look at it? 49ers Lynch takes blame for unsuccessful Trey Lance pick. They should have made him the second string, but he's still going to be second string. Where I think he got really unhappy and forced a trade. Whatever, who cares? There we go. We got pictures of Aiden O'Connell. Again, everybody, the press, the media, everybody is celebrating him so much this year. I mean, he looks great. He looks poised. Again, I love everything about it. But what I'm trying to say is this is creating a little bit of controversy for Jimmy Garoppolo. Again, possibly another backup that plays better than Jimmy Garoppolo. And you got to think about it. You got to think about that. So, and if Aiden O'Connell plays this week and does better than Jimmy, will there be a quarterback controversy from the divided nation? There probably will. And it's just interesting, man. It's just interesting. What's up, Julian? Good to see you. Raider fans can't root for Carr, but you can root for Patrick Mahomes in this fantasy league. Hey, I understand the hypocrisy. I get it. I get it, Julian. That's a very funny statement. But when it comes to fantasy football, you gotta. It's a business. I guess that's what they say about Derek Carr. It's a business. I don't know. I get it. I understand, man. It's so true. It's so true. So true. Funny, funny, funny. Um, what does it say? Pete Mitchell. You can have him back. Should have never traded for Jimmy. He's talking to 49ers, I guess. I'd hit. Oh, gosh, more ridiculous stuff. The Ballad of Aiden O'Connell. Yeah, that's a cool video. I should watch it. I'm interested. I'm hoping for Aiden O'Connell to be good. I want Jimmy to be good as well. Is there any news about the Raiders? Oh, I probably got to look up people like Victor Fur, huh? Or the Raider reporters. I forgot who they all are. I don't even know anymore. Again, which one is the bad reporter nowadays? I don't know. Apparently, some of them are always bad or saying the wrong things, or I don't know. Who is more wrong? Yeah, I don't want to read 49er stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Which 53-man roster spots are still up in the air for the Raiders? That's a good question. Um, in a weird way, I'm going to say quarterback. uh, Definitely the cornerback spots, couple linebacker spots, um, and the right tackle spot might be still up in the air. You guys can't hear it if I play it. I don't think you can. Somebody let me know. I'm gonna play the audio from this, and honestly, if you could hear it on the YouTube live stream or whatever, please write in the comments that you can hear it because I don't know if it's set up correctly. Can you guys hear that? Please let somebody let me know if you guys heard whatever they were just saying. But apparently, there's 9 roster spots open, meaning they think that there's 9 roster spots open for competition. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. Hmm. Can you guys hear it? Let me know. And this is a members only chat or a subscriber only chat. All right, they just said that they don't believe any starters will play in this week's game. Uh, that was interesting. And they said if you're out there in this game, you're fighting for a roster spot or, the backup spot like the quarterback, Aiden O'Connell. But that's interesting. They don't think any starters, like technically like Jimmy G or the big names like Max Crosby or Chandler Jones or whoever will be playing in this game. And the players that are in there are fighting either for the depth chart or to be on the team. That's an interesting thought. And I couldn't agree. Who's fighting for a spot Saturday night? Raiders roster bubble breaking down 9 open spots and who's fighting for them. With 17 days to go before Josh Jacob remains away from the team. My story on the latest. They might try to make him looking like the bad guy if he holds out in week 1 or 2 or 3, and they might rescind the tag where they get frustrated and they're like, he's not worth it, or whatever the situation may be, depending on this week, what they see from Zamir White and all the expatriates, man. I mean, it could go either way, and the strategy is that he'll sign, before week 1 because the 10.1 million is a lot of money, and he loses like 588,000 every game he misses. But again, I mean, let's be honest, like Who cares if you lose that amount of money when you're trying to get 20, 25, 30 million guaranteed? But again, it's a battle, man. He doesn't have a lot of leverage, and he might lose a year on his life, not on his life, on his health or his age if he doesn't play. And again, they still have the tags. If he doesn't sign the tag, they're still going to have the tags for the next 2 years. So hopefully they can come to a damn agreement somehow where they resent or they take away the second year tag, where he signs the first year tag or this tag this year and he signs it, right? Maybe they can add a bonus, make it a 1 year contract, give him an extra million, or they don't even need to, but they take away the tag from next year. So basically, it'll say, hey, you're on a 1 year deal under the tag this year or with the new contract or whatever, and you can become a free agent next year without the tag being put on you. That might be the best that Josh Jacobs can advocate for, in my opinion, where he can hopefully make the $10 million and they take away the tag from next year. But if they do that, again, they know that they're going to use and abuse him this year. They're going to run him into the ground because they're not going to have him the next year. And they're going to hope that he tries to play as good as he did last year on the Prove It, which he tried to prove it last year, and he did. It's a very interesting situation. Hey, good evening, Miguel. How you doing, my brother? Hello to Jasmine. Hi. Oh, that's right. Raiders PR. Honored to celebrate our own senior director of media relations, Will Kish, for his 15 years with the silver and the black, best in the business. Knowing the Raiders, I'm just trying to make a joke here. He's the director of media relations. Well, in my opinion, the media relations hasn't been so good. There's been multiple things said or posted on Twitter or whatever that don't make sense or shed somebody in the wrong light or celebrate somebody that just got cut or released. And here, in a funny twist of fate, he's getting presented on Twitter with an award, with autographs or whatever from the staff and the president, the DEI hire. I'm just kidding. But he'll probably be fired and released next week after he gets the award. Because if he is the director of media relations, there's been a lot of problems with the media relations because the nation is so divided, even more so nowadays, especially on social media. So, in a cruel twist of fate that might happen, he might be fired or let go in the weeks ahead after getting a major award. It's a major award. Fragile. Sorry about my camera. Fragile. What movie is that from? It's a major award. Fragile. Victor Fur, Aiden O'Connell leads the league this year, and the rookie has shown poise and accuracy. Yes, he has. NFL preseason passer rating leaders by year among qualifying quarterbacks. Skylar Thompson, Reed Stannett, Brett Hundley, Scott Tolzien. What a name from the days. Oh, Raiders waived Brandon Parker from the reserve injured list. Does that mean they could pick him up again? Was he injured the last week or two? I know he's coming off an injury from last year. Wow, he was waived, was he? Let me read some stuff on this. Oh, sorry. How do I do that? Click on that button. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it would have been sooner. Really? The scholarship has ended. This was just a matter of time, sadly. It's been a long time coming. Was it off of injury? Yeah, maybe it was. Again, I forget, guys. My brain is so colluded with stuff. That injury he sustained for a second time would have done anybody's career. Tough dude. Rough break, but he made it better than you or I. Good luck, Mr. Parker. Good luck to him. Nice guy, but overdue. Did he wave back? Mean people. Good. Cut the dead weight. Well, I'm glad that's over. I wish him well. Geez, finally. Yes. Why are people happy that people get cut? So Parker got an injury settlement. Tough break. How much did they pay him? How many snaps did he play? That's why X or Twitter is a bad place. So much negativity, man. And I've contributed to it. I get it. Just people root on everything that's evil. Top 10 Raider plays. What's up, Frost? How you doing? Notre Dame kicking off NCAA tomorrow. Yeah, man, I don't watch college that much, man. I know I should, but I just don't. I just do not. If I am a fan of a team, it's probably UCLA. I've always liked that team. Um, when I was younger, I wished I went to UCLA. Sorry, I was looking at Victor Fur, right? But yeah, good luck. I guess you're a Notre Dame fan, Frost. Go Irish. I love that movie, Rudy, man. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Rudy Rudiger. Ziegler talking today instead of cut down day over under on Nuggets. Yeah, I don't want to talk about anything else. Just trying to get some Raider information. Yeah, this was the quotes that I got from Champ Kelly that were ridiculous about Tyree Wilson. It sounded like he's a project. Ziegler on Josh Jacobs. There's nothing new to add on that. We'll keep pushing forward. Aren't you guys offering him deals? There's nothing new to add. We'll keep pushing forward. Are you guys offering him anything? No, you guys are just holding pat. But you're trying to make it look like you're offering him things. Just be transparent. Be like, we own all the leverage. The tag is out there. He either signs it or he doesn't. You know, if you're going to be that hardcore, just admit it and be transparent. I think people would respect you better if you did stuff like that. Dave Ziegler, Josh McDaniels. Mayer's going to kick butt for the Raiders. I hope so. I hope so. I didn't see a lot from him this preseason, but again, he'll learn on the job and get better every time. Raiders, I don't see at practice. Is that today? Is today the 24th? No, today's the 25th. Britton Brown, Chris Lacey, Hollister, Parham, Chandler Jones. Yeah, what's going on with that situation? Ugh. Ugh. Marcus Peters, Brandon Faison, Jacorian Bennett, still off on an injury. And he repeated Marcus Peters. There's a new version of this post. Oh, Marcus Epps, because he wrote Peters on accident. Oh, guys. Byron Young is back at practice. All right, cool. One of our draft picks. Everywhere we go, people want to know how we are, and how we practice, We are the Raiders, mighty, mighty Raiders. We are the Raiders, mighty, mighty Raiders. Sorry, guys, having fun with video. Swagger was never an issue for Oakland. Any other news? Not really anything. Sometimes they're like, chill out. And I'm like, no, this is our identity. This is different. We're not going to be that as we are in the past. Yeah, I like the Raiders defense. I like the vibe that they're putting out. Max Crosby is just turning into a class act, a tough Raider, like a Raider from the legacy years, and pulling no punches, saying what's on his mind. And he's gaining the respect of everybody. And he's what everybody is looking toward. They're trying to build a foundation, a domination through his actions, his words, and he knows it. He knows all eyes are on him, and so that's why he's possibly starting fights in camp. He's yelling, cursing out, going all in, trying to build up that chemistry of like take no prisoners. And at the end of the day, you got to respect that. That's what he's doing. He took on the leadership role, and he took on an identity, and he's trying to make all the other young players take on that identity as well. So you got to love that. You got to freaking love that. And again, I'm not trying to be rude, but I can call out Derek Carr. There was many opportunities for Derek Carr to be a little bit of a tougher human being and create that identity, but he typically didn't choose to do that. He resorted back to the love and the grace and the respect. And trust me, I love that and I get it. But sometimes you need to be an a-hole. Sometimes you need to create an identity that's a little bit tougher, and that was one of Carr's downfalls. And the team needs it. And Max Crosby is doing that. Max Crosby is doing that. And you got to appreciate it. And I hope they all take on that identity. I really do. Because you can achieve a little bit more if you're angry. And we need a lot of young players to achieve more. Ari Mayrov. The Dolphins inquired about trading for Raiders running back Josh Jacobs, but were told he is not available per Victor Fur. Jacobs is yet to sign his tag and remains away from the team. Meanwhile, the I, trust me, Josh Jacobs is available to be traded, but they're going to require 2 first-round picks. I don't understand that statement. The Raiders will listen, especially Josh McDaniels, when they know they're only truthfully going to have Josh Jacobs probably this year, maybe the next year on another tag. Why not get rid of him? He's a little disgruntled. Why not trade him away if another team is willing to offer 2 first-round picks? So, in my opinion, the Raiders are lying publicly, saying that he is not available for a trade. He is. But he'd have to sign the tag first before him officially to be available to be traded. So technically their statement is correct that he's not available to be traded because he has to sign the tag first. But they are willing to trade him, and he is available to be traded. Trust me, he is. If they give up 2 first-round picks, which they have to. So, the statement is kind of backwards and forwards, guys. And I hope you see that point. Inside look at the defensive line. All right, doesn't seem like there's a lot much more. Again, Raiders not interested in a trade. BS. He has to sign the tag first before they can even accept a trade or trade him. So, once a Raider, always a Raider. That comes to mind when you watch Derek Carr and Khalil Mack. I know that he is going to be a heck of a player for them. Zamir White said Josh Jacobs texted him yesterday to check in on how he was doing. I'm telling you, Jacobs is going to be watching this game, and Zamir White, they're going to probably give him a lot of play and try to have him ball out. And then that'll create a controversy whether they truly want Josh Jacobs back or not versus the Cowboys. And that's just my storylines. Guys, I love you guys. We don't got much communication. Nobody's joining the live stream. I did my fantasy football results. And I think I'm going to get going. I got to update the websites of the fantasy football results. And I got to get that situation updated. So I'm going to get going, guys. But thank you for anybody that watches this video, that hung out for this hour and listened to me rant about whatever nonsense I did. And I hope to have another Raider video Sunday or Monday. Maybe even a preview video tomorrow afternoon for the Cowboys game, but I'm not going to be able to watch the Cowboys game till maybe Saturday night or Sunday night in a replay because I got some stuff going on this weekend that I have to handle in my life. Sorry, let me see if I can fix the camera. But expect another video and expect my live draft video next week for my league where we draft players live on screen. And other than that, thanks for hanging out. You guys have a wonderful Friday night. Take care of your family and become a member of this channel. And you could have found the link to join today's live stream. And we're going to have much more of these in games ahead this coming season. So hit that like button, consider becoming a member, and let's just hang out and have some fun this year. I love you guys. I really do. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you soon.